Neutral jump hit.
So is this a match you expected to see?
Double Conra?
Yeah.
Having like 2 or 3 Conras in the top 8? It's 2, right? It's not 3.
I think it might be 3.
I think it's 2.
Is it? There's a lot.
No, I did not expect to see a Conra mirror in the top 8 here. I didn't know Sleep was coming.
Okay.
But when I found out he was here, I knew he was going to make top 8.
Right.
I'm actually not familiar with Fibonacci.
Fibonacci?
But he looks good, man.
Yeah,
I gotta tell you.
His playstyle was different than Sleep as well, which I thought was really cool.
So, like, I've said this about Sadira in the past, where, like, there are a ton of, not a ton, but there's, like, 6 top Sadiras, and they all have, like, these unique things about them that none of the other ones really do. And I feel the same way about the Conra players. There's, like, 5 or 6 Conra players to watch. Yeah. Maybe 6 or 7 now. But they all have, like, this little bit of flavor to them that the other ones don't have. And someday, there's going to be, like, a fusion of all the Sadiras or all the Conras, and you're going to have to fight the player who does all that stuff. Yeah. And you're going to be really scared.
Well, right now, Emperor Sleep is dominating this match.
Yeah, Sleep is taking it to him.
And this is it.
I think as far as like online tournaments go, Sleep is the best placing, most consistent Conra. Okay. And I think because of that, he would fancy himself the best Conra. Yeah. And I would not disagree. But I have seen Conras that I do like as much as or more than his, but it's a stylistic thing. Like some of the things that like C Styles and Shinku are doing, I haven't seen Sleep do. Yeah. But he's placing really well, and maybe he doesn't need those things. So maybe he just has yet to incorporate them, and he'll be even scarier once he does. And I like his accessory choices. Fashion matters.
Yes. And in 2.3, he will get a new accessory.
So Fibonacci doesn't like the mirror, so he's going to go Orchid, which is an interesting choice because I don't think this is as easy as some of the other picks he could have gone with. Okay. If he was looking for a counter pick, he had, you know, why not Spinal or Fogel? Right. You know, someone who can teleport and put the hurt on him. Or if you're going to play straight Rushdown, why not Wolf? I think Wolf has an easier time dealing with some of Conrad's nastier setups just because Shadow Leaping Slash gets him off the floor really fast. So let's see what he can do with Orchid. Maybe he knows some stuff I don't. Very possible. I've been proven wrong many a time.
Well, he has an uphill battle right now. He hasn't really touched Emperor Sleep at all.
There, he touched him now.
Yeah, that doesn't count. But here you go. Now he's starting to finally get his offense. So let's see what he does. He gets him out of the corner.
Does Sleep have sand right now? I don't think he has sand. If you guys are new to watching Conra, he has a reversal, but only if he has a puddle of sand on the ground somewhere on the stage. And if he doesn't have one, he can't do it. The only other way to do it is to be an instinct, because he won't need sand anymore to do his sand techniques. But he has the puddle now underneath Orchid, and he's regained control of the match without popping the instinct.
Okay, she gets out of the corner. She just throws herself back into it.
Sleep has told me he fancies himself the proprietor of the mobile Conra. He likes to play Rushdown. He likes to jump, super jump a lot off the sand. He thinks that's his trademark style, that he invented it. And I said, son, we invented that.
Yeah. We don't count, though.
I know.
Yeah.
No, he's a cool guy. I've really enjoyed hanging out with him this weekend. Playing lots of Omen.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been playing a lot of Omen today, and yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the KI players were not here yesterday because KI was just today. But he was here yesterday playing Omen with us and chatting and all that. Okay, this is a better start this time. We need Fibonacci's Orchid to keep the pressure on. Okay, that's good. Oh, no punish. That was a good bait of the Sandsplosion, but no punish. You have to punish that. You got to make sure he gets back on his back with no sand on the floor if you want to keep the pressure on Conra. And now Orchid is cursed. And that means she's going to have much floatier jumps, much slower special moves. She's much more punishable. Wow, and he goes for a tick throw punish. Interesting.
It's funny because that floatier jump actually helped her in that situation.
Yeah, it can. It makes it a lot easier for Conrad to do anti-air grab and snipe you with that, but sometimes it can, if the Conrad player isn't ready for you to do something. What I like to do when I'm cursed is I do shadow moves because those aren't slowed down by the curse. So the Conrad's expecting me to have slow stuff, and I just do something that's normal speed and surprise him. Good punish.
All right, Fibonacci is showing that he's still competitive in this set right now.
Yeah, which I'm very happy to see.
Oh,
wow, he got snatched. Good recapture. I like that. Yeah. Wow. Going for it again. Pops the instinct to stay in.
Good use of sacrifice.
Very good use. Explosion's
oh,
too
I didn't
real.
even see that cat.
He almost trip guarded it. If he had pressed the button in the air, that would have been a trip guard slide. I think Sleep's use of Sand Explosion right now is great.
Yes.
He doesn't care if he's going to lose a little life. He doesn't want to even block the jump in because he needs his space to keep setting up and keep playing his game. I think a lot of Conras are like, well, I'll just block this jump in. But that doesn't leave you in a great position.
Yeah.
And if sacrifice will get you the space, you should do it.
Yeah, Fibonacci, he went into bugs, unfortunately, in 2 separate cases.
Yeah.
He kind of just went in too hard. Did not work in his favor.
So Sleep moving on.